Ever watch someone succeed and think, what's their secret? You work hard, you put in the hours, but the results don't match your effort. Something's missing. Here's the truth. Great achievement isn't about talent. It isn't about luck. It's about specific practices that change how you operate. Today, I'll share 7 core secrets that separate average from extraordinary. These aren't quick fixes. They're life-changing principles. They reshape everything. By the end, you'll have a clear path forward. You'll know how to be truly effective, not just busy. Let's start this journey together. Core secret number 1, own your response, change your life. Stop blaming circumstances, start owning your choices. This shift from victim to creator changes everything. Most people live reactively. They respond to whatever demands attention next. But achievers operate differently. They know one truth. We can't control what happens. We can always control how we respond. Your power lives in that space between event and reaction. When someone criticizes you, when plans fall apart, when challenges arise, you always have a choice. Respond with purpose, not reaction. Between stimulus and response lies a space. In that space is your power to choose. Look at this in action. 2 colleagues get the same tight deadline. One says, "This is impossible. Why me?" They complain all day. The other thinks, "This is tough. What's my next step?" Same situation, different outcomes. The power of choice made the difference. Ask yourself, where are you playing victim? Where have you given your power away? Find one situation today where you can take back control. Try this now. When something unexpected happens today, pause. Count to 3. Ask yourself, what would my best self do? Then choose with intention. Core secret number 2, define your own success, then live it daily. Create a personal mission statement. Use it to guide every decision. Without this clarity, you'll climb ladders that lead nowhere meaningful. Effective people start with the end in mind. They know exactly what matters most. They evaluate every opportunity against this vision. This isn't just about career. It's about identity. Who do you want to be? How should people feel in your presence? What mark will you leave on the world? Answer these questions first. Don't prioritize your schedule. Schedule your priorities. Picture your 80th birthday celebration. What would you want people to say about you? What achievements would bring real satisfaction? This cuts through the noise of what society says you should want. Look at 2 professionals. One chases promotions and status without questioning why. Another turns down a prestigious job because it would harm family time. The second person isn't less ambitious. They're just clearer about what success means to them. Try this. Take 30 minutes this week. Write your personal mission statement. Keep it under 100 words. Include your values, desired impact, and who you want to be. Review it weekly to stay on track. Core secret number 3, do what matters first, not what screams loudest. Focus on importance, not urgency. This discipline separates the busy from the truly effective. Most people spend their days putting out fires. They respond to whatever feels urgent. Emails, messages. Others requests, but top achievers know better. They see the difference between urgent and important. Important activities move you toward your mission. Urgent activities demand attention, but often add no value. Magic happens when you tackle important tasks before they become urgent crises. What matters most should never be at the mercy of what matters least. Block your best hours for your most important work. Not for meetings, not for emails, not for social media. Say no to good opportunities that distract from great ones. Build systems that protect your focus. Compare two entrepreneurs. One answers emails and attends meetings all day. They feel busy but make little progress. Another blocks 8 to 10 a.m. daily for strategic work, no matter what. After a year, the results look drastically different. Try this tomorrow. Before touching your phone or computer, write down the 1 to 3 tasks that would most advance your priorities. Do these first before the world invades your attention. Make this a habit. Watch your effectiveness soar. Core secret number 4. Build win-win relationships or don't deal. Reject zero-sum thinking. Create partnerships where everyone gains. When both sides win, possibilities multiply. In a competitive world, truly effective people see differently. They know the biggest achievements come through collaboration. They reject scarcity mindsets. They look for solutions benefiting all parties. This requires real empathy. You must deeply understand what others need and value. Enter conversations thinking, how can we create something better together than either could alone? Winning means both parties feel good about the decision. See how this transforms business. Average negotiators extract maximum value for themselves. Exceptional negotiators create deals so beneficial to both sides that relationships last for years. The first approach wins once. The second wins repeatedly. This works everywhere. In families, find solutions that honor everyone's needs, not just the loudest voice. In communities, create systems where diverse groups all benefit. Ask yourself, in your key relationships, are you seeking mutual benefit or trying to win at others' expense? Where could you shift to create more value for everyone? Try this today. In your next conversation, make understanding the other person your first goal. Ask questions, listen carefully, then find solutions addressing both their needs and yours. Notice how this transforms your connections. Core secret number 5. Listen first, speak second, solve third. Develop extraordinary listening skills. Make others feel deeply understood. This builds trust that opens doors closed to those who only wait for their turn to talk. Most people listen at surface level. They wait for gaps to insert their thoughts. But high achievers listen with their entire being. They stay fully present. They show genuine curiosity. They temporarily set aside their own views to understand another's reality. This isn't passive, it's active. Ask thoughtful questions. Reflect back what you hear. Get comfortable with silence. Have the humility to suspend judgment. Be willing to change your mind based on what you learn. Understanding must precede advice. The impact runs deep. When people feel truly heard, perhaps for the first time, walls come down, trust forms, real connection happens. Problems that seem unsolvable suddenly show new solutions when seen through multiple perspectives. Compare two leaders addressing team conflict. One jumps to solutions based on limited information. Another sits with each team member, asks open questions, and creates space for honest dialogue. The second leader discovers root causes the first never sees. Try this. In your next important conversation, commit to understanding before being understood. Ask at least 3 follow-up questions. Notice what happens to the connection quality and the insights that emerge. Core secret number 6. Unlock collective genius through creative collaboration. Turn differences into strengths. Make the whole greater than the sum of its parts. This creates innovation impossible for individuals working alone. Complex challenges rarely have simple solutions. They require multiple perspectives, skills, and approaches. Top achievers know this. They actively seek spaces where different viewpoints combine to create breakthrough insights. This demands genuine respect for others' expertise and experiences, especially when they differ from yours. Create safe environments where constructive disagreement is welcomed because it leads to better outcomes. Alone, we're smart. Together, we're brilliant. See how this transforms teams. Average groups conform to the highest-ranking opinion. Exceptional teams create safety where all voices contribute, disagreement is valued, and results surpass what any individual could create alone. This works in families, too, where honoring each perspective creates stronger solutions. It works in communities, where diverse voices lead to more inclusive progress. Challenge yourself. Find one problem you've been trying to solve alone. Who has a different perspective that could provide valuable insight? Invite their input with genuine openness. Try this today. Next time someone disagrees with you, resist defending yourself. Get curious instead. Ask, "Tell me more about how you see this." Their perspective might be exactly what you're missing. Core secret number 7, sharpen yourself regularly or lose your edge. Renew your energy across all life dimensions. Prevent burnout. Create sustainable excellence. Effectiveness isn't about short bursts of productivity followed by collapse. It's about consistent excellence through intentional renewal. The most impactful people know their capacity depends on maintaining their well-being. Self-care isn't selfish. It's a professional and personal responsibility. Create rhythms that restore your energy in all areas. Physical health through movement and nutrition. Mental clarity through learning and reflection. Emotional balance through meaningful connection. Spiritual alignment through purpose-driven practices. Rest is not a luxury, it's a requirement. Compare two professionals 5 years into their careers. One works relentlessly, skips exercise, sacrifices sleep, and neglects relationships. They eventually burn out despite early success. Another works with intensity but prioritizes restoration. They maintain exceptional performance for decades, not just months. The difference is dramatic. The second approach doesn't just lead to longer careers. It produces better thinking, smarter decisions, stronger relationships, and ultimately greater impact. Ask yourself, how are you investing in each renewal dimension? Where are you running a deficit? Identify one small practice you could start tomorrow to strengthen your weakest area. Try this. Create a daily renewal ritual, even just 20 minutes, where you invest in your well-being. Morning reflection, midday movement, evening connection. Protect this time as you would your most important meeting. We've explored 7 transformative practices that can reshape your effectiveness. 1. Own your response. Change your life. Stop blaming circumstances. Start owning your choices. 2. Define your own success, then live it daily. Create a personal mission statement. Use it to guide every decision. 3. Do what matters first, not what screams loudest. Focus on importance, not urgency. 4. Build win-win relationships or don't deal. Reject zero-sum thinking. Create partnerships where everyone gains. 5. Listen first, speak second, solve third. Develop extraordinary listening skills. Make others feel deeply understood. 6. Unlock collective genius through creative collaboration. Turn differences into strengths. Make the whole greater than its parts. 7. Sharpen yourself regularly or lose your edge. Renew your energy across all life dimensions. Prevent burnout. These aren't just techniques to try once. They're practices to build into your identity. They work together. They reinforce each other. They create an upward spiral of growth. You can start right now. You don't need special resources. You don't need perfect circumstances. You just need willingness to approach life differently, with greater intention, with deeper empathy, with practical wisdom. Here's my challenge. Choose one practice that resonated most. Focus on applying it for the next 30 days. Watch how it transforms not just what you do, but who you become. Remember, extraordinary achievement isn't about doing more. It's about doing the right things, in the right way, for the right reasons. Which practice will you start with? Share in the comments. Let's build a community committed to living with greater purpose and effectiveness. If this video helped you, share it with someone who needs it. Subscribe for more insights on living your most intentional life. This is the Higher Shelf Library, helping you elevate your thinking and transform your life.